Virgos, thank you for clicking on this video. This video is for the collective zodiac sign of Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. This video is for the area of love for Virgos in April 2026. Okay, I did meditate on your energy, and I have some intuitive messages before we get into the tarot. So I got the color brown for you. So in the month of April, you could be wearing the color brown often, or you could be seeing the color brown, something about the color brown here. Or you may be like drawn to the color brown in the month of April. All right. And then I got something will have you feeling sad. Okay, so in the month of April, there's something here about a situation that has you feeling sad, and there was something about you dropping burdens. Oh, so whatever was making you feel sad, you're going to be dropping that and choosing to walk away from whatever has been making you feel like drained, or that it's a burden for you. Okay, and then there's something about you feeling confused about a decision to make in the month of April. You're going to have a decision to make between two. That could be two people. That could be two offers. Take it as it resonates for you. There's going to be two things or people that you're going to have to, or two places that you're going to have to make a decision on. Okay, and you're going to be confused about it. And then there's something to do with your car. Okay, so maybe it's time for you to get an oil change, or have your tires changed, or rotated, or something of the sort, where there's like maintenance that has to be done in the month of April on your car. Then I got the song One Call Away by Charlie Puth, I think is how you pronounce his last name. It's Puth. So that song is basically about someone who's saying that they're better than whoever the superhero is. They can come in, they're just one call away. All you have to do is call them, and they're step in and provide whatever, heroic heroic gesture you need them to do, better than whoever is in front of you at the current time. All right, that is what I got for intuitive messages. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit, for Virgos in the month of April 2026 in love. The Nine of Swords. Okay. What else do you have for Virgos? What else do you have for Virgos in love? Thank you. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, that's that confusion of making a decision here. But definitely something has had you staying up late. Maybe some of you haven't been sleeping. There's anxiety here. Tell me more for Virgos in love for April 2026. The Eight of Wands. Tell me more for Virgos in love for April 2026, please. Thank you so much. I did see the card. It flipped, but then it went back. But it was your card, actually. It was the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is out. Excuse me. One more, please. One more for Virgos. Oof. So you got the Death card, the Death and Rebirth card, and then you also have the Six of Cups. That's a lot of cards. Let me move it over. Make some space here. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have Leo placements in your birth chart. But if none of that, applies, you're definitely going to have a sense of strength and courage here in the month of April 2026. There's something here about you having to basically like just get strong and in making a decision here, and putting down some burdens, like I mentioned earlier. With the Nine of Swords here, this is you having anxiety. In the month of April, there's going to be something that's going to have you really staying up late at night, and for some of you, you are like crying. All right. I feel this very strongly. I feel like you got this message, though. I want to say in March, you might have gotten this message. If not March, it was February. There was something here about you having a really heavy energy around something, around a situation. In this case, this is in the area of love. Okay. So it might have been someone, that you're in a love connection with. Okay. Take it as it resonates for you. But I do feel like someone from the other side, meaning someone who's passed on, on, a passed on loved one, is watching over you. All right, and trying to, is what I'm getting, trying to give you guidance here. And I say that because if you notice in this card, there is a white, it's a white, I want to say dove, but you know, you can't tell that it's a dove, but it's a white, out of all the birds here, which are like crows to me, there's this white one, and I feel like that's your passed on loved one trying to guide you through this situation, that's helping you and comforting you during this time. And with the Seven of Cups here, I feel like this is you being indecisive. This is you not knowing which cup to choose. Maybe there's multiple suitors here for some of you, and you're just having to, you know, trying to make up your mind here. But this is also a card about distractions. So maybe you're getting gifts from one or multiple people here, and that's kind of like distracting you from making this decision. All right, but just be careful because there is a snake in the sand here, and so one of them definitely is not a good choice. All right, and it just takes for you to have that that eagle eye, is what I want to say, for you to spot which one that is, which person, which suitor that is here. Okay, or if there could be someone, if you are already in a committed relationship, there could be someone coming in that's grabbing your eye, or that's coming to you wanting to, you know, they probably don't care that you're a committed relationship, whether they know or they don't know. Take it as it resonates. There's someone here that isn't, I'm hearing bad news bears. Someone is bad news bears, and they're not good for you. All right. And with the Eight of Wands here, there's fast communication. For some of you, you might be traveling in the month of April 2026, or someone's traveling to you, all right, to come see you. But with the Eight of Wands here, this is, to me, like really like a lot of communication. This could be in the form of DM, you know, like text messages, phone calls, someone getting in your DMs, okay? And this could be from multiple, because I'm seeing all the cups here and all the wands here. And I feel like this is all the multiple suitors that are coming towards you and, you know, hitting you up and wanting to, like, you know, just keep in communication with you, saying whatever, you know, just however you converse with them. And I feel like this is, this has you in a, I'm hearing in a frenzy, and I don't even say that word. I don't use that word. It has you in a frenzy. It has you up in your head. You're just like not sure which way to go and confused about this decision to make. All right. Now, for you, some of you, it's going to be just like a decision between two people. For others, you're going to be multiple people. You might be getting attention from a lot of people here, but there's one person though that is going to be coming in a little harder than others. Okay, maybe there's one person that stands out more than the other person, or more than the other people. All right, but there's something here about you having to defend yourself, or maybe feeling like you have to be protective of yourself, like protecting your energy, protecting your finances for some of you, and being a little frugal with your time, with your energy, all right, and with your material goods, you know, that's for some of you, not all of you, but, you know, take it as it resonates, whatever it is you're being kind of like protective of, you know, and yeah, I'm hearing steering clear, and yeah, and there's a transformation happening within your life, within your mind, spiritually. Like I feel like there is a transformation happening within you, Virgo, in the month of April. Okay, and this situation is transforming. Okay, there's going to be an ending here of one situation and a beginning of another. Okay, so take that as a resonance. We are going to clarify to get more. And with the Six of Cups here, you may be going down memory lane here, like kind of remembering things that you've maybe experienced with a person, or in your life, something about nostalgia with the Six of Cups here. Okay, this also speaks to gift giving. So someone, again, like I mentioned, with the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups, I feel like there's like gifts being thrown at you, is what I just heard, thrown at you. I don't know why it's been said like that, but maybe it's because, you know, whoever's giving you these gifts, it's not like they're sincere about it. So that's something that I just picked up, like with the word thrown at you. It's almost like they're just like, here, that's for you, but it's not like it's like genuine. I feel like, you know, take it as it resonates. All right, for Virgos in love for April 2026, tell me more about the Nine of Swords for Virgos. Yeah, the Tower card. Yeah, something definitely really had you, something shocking. Okay, and with the Seven of Cups for Virgos, clarify the Seven of Cups for Virgos, please. I feel like someone has multiple options here. It could be you, this could be another person. The Sun card here. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles, please, for Virgos. You got two cards. You got the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, you got the Death card for Virgos. Please clarify. You got two. You got the Moon card and the Four of Cups. And then the Six of Cups, please. Please clarify for Virgos. The Ace of Swords. Okay. Yes, so Virgos, you have the Tower card. All right. The Tower card speaks of like a big upheaval, like chaos. It talks about something like is unexpected. Something just comes out of nowhere and just like bam, and whatever this is has got you anxious, filled with anxiety here, staying up late at night, crying. For some of you, just in a really depressed mode. All right, and yeah, this is like this could be for some of you a breakup. This could be for some of you just like, yeah, just a breakup is what I keep getting, because I do see like two people falling out of a bed. All right, and it's like a separation of some sort. So maybe, yeah, for some of you, you're separated from someone and have had to go. Someone maybe stepped out, or maybe someone is going to be like moving out for some of you, if you do cohabitate with someone, or if you are living with someone, as a married couple. Take it as it resonates. But with the Seven of Cups here, I feel like this is the Sun card. There was light brought to a situation where someone had multiple options. Okay, someone had multiple options in a connection here, and I feel like with the Sun card here, it was brought out into the light. It was shown. The sun shined a light on this. Okay, and that's what had someone up in their head and filled with anxiety and crying and staying up late. And with the Six of Pentacles, yeah, Eight of Wands, someone is coming in fast moving communication here with the Eight of Wands. And with the Six of Pentacles, someone wants to be supportive and give to this connection. Someone wants to reciprocate with the Six of Pentacles. All right, this is about giving and also receiving, and reciprocating energy, reciprocating finances, but more so in this situation, I feel like they just want to reciprocate what you're giving to them, or they want to give to you how you give to them, or this vice versa. I'm having trouble saying that. So with the Four of Pentacles here being clarified with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords, I feel like someone has been I'm getting possessive actually with the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. I know that that's a card about defensiveness, feeling defensive, but I'm also getting someone who's been possessive as well, and it's because someone's been up in their head, someone's been like thinking negatively, and yeah, they've been in a very negative thinking state with this Eight of Swords, and I feel like they're going to be coming in. For some of you, they're going to be talking about what they found out. With the Page of Swords is about someone who's been like doing a deep dive on getting some information here. All right, and they're going to be coming in with this communication, because it's a page. It talks about communication, and this person's going to come in. It could be someone who has Libra, Gemini, Aquarius placements, but if not, they're coming in with communication on what they found out about information that they have. All right, and it's about them being up in their head, someone who's been, having to be defensive against, feeling defensive against someone who feels like they always have to stand up for themselves in this connection. All right. Excuse me. And with the Death and Rebirth card, this talks to transformation. This could be something that you don't know or this other person doesn't know. This is Pisces energy. This is Scorpio energy. I'll run through the major arcana zodiac signs in a minute. But with the death and rebirth card, this is something that you may not know. There's a transformation happening either within you or this other person in your connection. And I feel like someone is not liking this with the Four of Cups. I feel like someone is feeling like feeling sorry for themselves, actually, with the Four of Cups. They're feeling a sense of entitlement is what I'm getting also with the Four of Cups. I feel like this person feels like they're getting the short end of the stick and they shouldn't be. And it's like a me kind of thing. Like, look, I feel sad. You should feel sad for me. You should feel bad for me kind of thing with the Four of Cups is what I'm getting. And I feel like this is something that maybe you don't know, or someone is kind of ending like that feeling, or ending feeling that way about this whole connection. I don't know. I'm getting like this person has been in like a very negative place mentally when it comes to this connection. They haven't thought like this was like who they really truly feel is their ideal person, and this is going to be coming out. Okay, that's deep. I just got that. I feel like this person has been feeling like discontent with this connection. All right. And this has been a secret with the moon card here. This has been a secret. This is something that they never shared with. Now place yourself where you need to be placed. Flip the roles where you need to flip them. Okay. Maybe this is going to be coming out and this is new news to you. And this is how this other person in your connection has been feeling about you. Or this is you coming out with this, this information. All right. But there is a transformation here and someone is ending something to start something new. Okay. And this is due to this information coming out. All right. And with the Six of Cups being memories, nostalgia, maybe someone from your past, someone from your childhood is coming around and they're going to be sharing a truth with you. Okay, let's get what this means because I feel like this might be a whole new different person. Tell me more about the Tower card for Virgos in love for April 2026, the Five of Cups. Tell me more about the Sun card for Virgos for April 2026 in love. April 2026, please. You've got the Nine of Cups. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles for Virgos in love for April 2026. The Ten of Wands. I don't know why I have to say it because it's in my brain and it's so random. So I know it's spirit telling me. There's something here about mice. Okay. There's something here about mice or rats. Okay. So you could be, for some of you, I hope it's not the case, but you could be having an infestation in your home, at your job, somewhere, or maybe even in the street. You're seeing them often, maybe when you're commuting to and from wherever. Yeah, there's something here about mice and it's not here. It just came to me and I had to say it. It's so random. I don't have that situation happening, thank God, but I just had to say it. All right, let's move along. The Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands for Virgos. Please clarify. The Justice card. Tell me more about the Moon card with the Four of Cups for Virgos. Oof. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. And tell us more about this Ace of Swords for Virgos in love for April 2026, please. Oof, it almost fell to the ground, but it landed on my lap. The Hangman. You have a lot of Pisces energy here. The Hangman is Pisces. The Moon card is Pisces. I did say I was going to go through them, right? All right, let me really quickly do that because that's all I'm going to pull for tarot cards, and then I'm going to pull the oracles after this. So far, what I see here is the Tower card is Scorpio. You have the Sun card is Leo. You have any other major arcana is Justice is Libra. You have the Death card, Death and Rebirth is Scorpio. You have the Moon card is Pisces. And the Hangman is Pisces. That's your major arcana. You could have those in your birth chart, highly aspected, or this other person can. All right, so let's get into it. So the Five of Cups here, you have been, again, with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups, this is someone that hasn't been happy. This has been something that has, I'm hearing, torn someone down, has someone in a very depressed. This is a breakup. Definitely with the Five of Cups here and the Nine of Swords, this is a breakup that's happening. If it hasn't happened already, it's going to be in April 2026. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Virgo. But I have to read what I see and what I get intuitively. And with this breakup, I feel like it has to do with someone having options here. And this has come to the light. This has come to the light with the Sun card here. You could be dealing with a Leo or someone who has strong Leo placements. But with the Nine of Cups here, this is something that someone wanted. Someone wanted this. This is someone's fulfillment. Someone was fulfilling their wishes. All right, with the Nine of Cups here, I feel like someone was confused at one point, but I feel like eventually this led to someone giving into this. This is like them. This is giving me someone who gave into their fantasies, someone who gave into a fetish here, or someone who gave into a fantasy. All right, and they were happy doing it. It was like almost like it's not even like something that someone's saying like, oh, it was a mistake. Like they knew what they were doing. They knew what consequences it could lead to, but they still did it because it was giving into their pleasures. So it's something about I want to say, and the devil card isn't here, but I want to say this is something that someone had like some type of addiction or like a fetish of some sort, and they gave into it. With the Nine of Cups here, this is like a wish fulfillment and card, but I'm seeing it differently here because I'm feeling like this is something that they gave into and was happy. They like almost were like eerily is what I'm getting, eerily happy about, like knowing that they're, what the consequences would be, they still went on and did it. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords, excuse me, the Ten of Wands here, clarifying the Six of Pentacles, someone wanting to give into this, someone wanting to reciprocate or oh, now I'm getting spin the block. So someone here is spinning the block. I'm getting this is you, Virgo, finding out a situation here, and I feel like you're wanting to spin the block on this person. What does that mean, right? Not everyone knows. This is like you wanting to kind of somewhat get revenge. And with the Ten of Wands, because you're giving up these burdens that I mentioned during your intuitive messages, you're giving up these burdens. You're giving up. This is what has had you feeling sad in the month of April. Okay, you're giving up the burden of giving to this connection is what I'm getting. I feel like you've done a lot. You've put in a lot of effort, a lot of work. You've taken on other people's responsibilities or duties, or you've helped people. And Virgos, I know you to be the type that you are reliable, and people know that about you. So sometimes there's a sense of people taking advantage of you because they know you're so reliable. And I feel like with this connection, I feel like this person might have taken your goodness for weakness here, okay? But I feel like that's not going to, in April, that's not going to be the case. I feel like you're going to be hanging up your burdens, that's going to be a thing of the past, and you're going to spin the block on this person and be like, oh, so you want to play around. Almost like you're like, okay, I see you. So let's get this karma here. Okay, let's make this karma happen. And I don't know if that you're going to actually be doing something yourself, and we're gonna continue on to see, or you're just going to allow karma to play its own, work itself out. Okay, do its own thing. But with the Four of Pentacles here being that you're being defensive, but also I feel like a sense of like, yeah, keeping your energy to yourself. Maybe you're keeping away from this person as much as possible. You're distancing yourself from them because you are, in your head with this Eight of Swords energy. I feel like you have been, thinking things, you're like negative thinking. A lot of negative thinking here is with what I get with the Eight of Swords. And I feel like this is a message to share, like, yeah, I feel like you're coming in. I feel like this might be you coming in with a message to this person, communicating with this person that for some of you, you are letting them know that you no longer want to, if you are married, you're looking to divorce, okay? Because the Justice card with the Death and Rebirth card for me is like you're going to the justice system to end. a connection here with the death card. Okay. So that's why I'm saying that for those that are watching, that are married, that are in this connection and are married, this is you wanting to, you're communicating with this person that you want a divorce. Basically, you want to end this and you want a divorce. And if that's not the case, if you're not married and you are still with this person, you're letting them know that you want to be done with this. You're no longer wanting this connection. You don't want to be in this connection any longer. Okay? And you're wanting to move away. You're wanting to leave it. You're wanting to walk away because you can do bad all by yourself. You've been, and bad meaning good in this situation, because with the Nine of Pentacles here, this is someone who's independently grown. Their financial wealth, their financial abundance, their bank account looks great, but they did that single-handedly on their own. Okay, they have the capability to be on their own. They're okay on their own. They don't need us. This is the type of person that'll say, I don't need you. I want you. Okay, I want you, I don't need you. That's the type of person and that's how I feel you'll be, if you're not saying this to this person, this is the mindset, the mind frame that you're going to be in the month of April. All right, you're going to be building your abundance. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be starting a new business. Maybe, yeah, in the month of April, you're looking to move forward. I feel like it may not happen in the month of April, but maybe this is like you thinking ahead on what it is you want to do, because I feel like in the month of April you're going to be going through all of this, and I don't see that's just going to be a lot. I mean, for some of you it could be, but I don't think it's going to be a lot of you. I feel like you're going to be moving ahead independently. This is a single person. This is someone who's single. All right. Yeah, and I feel like it's because this is not what you want. This is not your ideal person. This is not what you signed up for, is what I'm getting with the Four of Cups here. And for some, I feel like, take it as it resonates. This is not going to be for everyone. So if it's not for you, don't take this part. Okay. But for some of you, this person's coming out of the closet to you. Okay. And you could be in a heterosexual relationship and this person is coming out of the closet, or you found out that this person was with the same sex and you are of the opposite sex, and you're finding this out because of the Moon card here. You're finding this out, and this is not your ideal, or you are not their ideal. Okay, with the Four of Cups here. All right, and that's the secret with the Moon card here. All right. And with the Moon card also signifies someone who fell by the wayside, someone who kind of like fell off, someone who like has lost their way. All right. Take that as it resonates for you. But yeah, someone here is definitely moving away from a connection. And I feel like it's you, Virgo. Take it as it resonates. It could be you, it could be someone else. But because it's the Nine of Pentacles, this is Pentacles energy. And unless you're dealing with another earth sign, it's someone here is becoming single in April, okay, and choosing to walk away from this. And with this Ace of Swords being clarified with the Hangman, there's someone surrendering to this connection, to this outcome of the connection. All right, let's get more for the Hangman here. For Virgos in love, why is the Hangman here? The Chariot card. Yeah, this is forward movement. Someone's moving ahead. Again, this is a card about your car. I think I mentioned that. Yes, I did, with the intuitive messages. So there's something here about your car. Get an oil change your tires, check something needs to be maintenance, like repaired or maintained on your car in the month of April. But other than that, sidebar, the Chariot card here is talking about success, but it talks about determination and moving forward quickly. All right, this is fast moving energy. I feel like this is you surrendering to the fact that the truth is here. Clarity has been brought to you with the Ace of Swords, okay? And it's about someone that you've known from childhood. It could be it's someone that, for some of you, you've known this person from your childhood that you're in connection with. Now, for others of you, tell me more about the Six of Cups for Virgo. Let's see. It's your card, the Hermit card. Yeah. You had to really dive deep. I'm hearing like your inner guidance. You had to get like inner guidance for this connection. All right. And I feel like this is you This could be someone that you felt like was your, a past life lover, or someone from your past life, or someone from like someone who you felt was maybe your soulmate. And I just feel like you got clarity on this situation, and I feel like you're going to be moving forward single. The Hangman here, you're going to be seeing this from a different perspective. Let me get one more on the Hangman. Thank you. Yeah, the Devil card. This is Capricorn energy. You're going to be moving forward because there's someone here that sabotaged this relationship, someone here that brought I'm hearing, brought the evil. Oh God. Brought the evil. I don't know why it said like that, but this was someone who like sabotaged this connection, someone who was in a really bad place, who decided to do something that was not, this person is not in a good headspace is what I'm getting. Okay, I feel like they allowed themselves to be in some type of bondage, mental bondage, or for some, I mean, they, like I mentioned earlier, someone, dabbled in some fetishes, you know, or addictions here. All right, like I mentioned, with this Nine of Cups, I feel like they gave in to addictions. All right, and it could have been with someone of the same sex or the opposite sex. No matter what, whatever they were doing, they gave into it, and this you realized in April. You realized in April that this is not your ideal partner, your ideal. You got lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, turning point. I hope that for you, Virgo. I really do. Let's see. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Virgo in the month of April 2026 in the area of love? You've got turned party animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. What did I say? Someone here was like they were dabbling in some stuff, and without, unbeknownst to you, and it causes a tower moment here in April. What are the messages for Virgo, please, in the area of love for April 2026? No. All right. I was contemplating, should I take that card? For Virgos in love, please. Oof, you got two cards. Spiritually woke. I see that. Self-awareness, cutting through illusions. Yep. Detaching from ego. I feel like you're going to be definitely spiritually woke. Okay. If you haven't already been, I feel like you're definitely going to be spiritually woke to the situation. It's going to be coming out in April if it hasn't already. I feel like because this came out as the first card, you might have already found this out prior to April, and this is just leading up to, what's going on in April moving forward. Okay. And wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. I feel like this person's gonna. I'm sorry about that. That was outside my outside my home. Okay. So with the wine and dine, I feel like this person's going to try and wine and dine you after this comes out. I feel like they're going to try and I'm hearing kiss up to you and trying to like have this like courtship, then kind of renew what you guys have going on, or this connection. And it's like I don't feel like you're gonna give into it. Maybe at some point you try to, but there's going to be something, because there is a sense of confusion, like I mentioned in the intuitive messages, and you might be confused about what decision to make here. Maybe because of investments, like you've invested so much into this connection, and I feel like maybe for some of you, you're going to think about whether you want to stay in it or not. There's going to be a time when you're going to be contemplating what to do, and that's going to have you up in your head and sad because, I do believe you care about this. You love this person, for some of you, and for most of you, and I just feel like this is going to be a hard decision for you to make. Let's see, what else do you have for Virgos in love for April 2026? Oof, warning. Wow. Don't dismiss the red flags here, Virgo. The red flags are this person dabbling in whatever surface pleasures they've been into. Okay. What else for Virgos in love for April 2026? Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. This could be your connection with this person, or I feel like this is more so the whatever they've been doing behind the scenes that comes out. It's all just to give into a pleasure here, a pleasure that they have, you know. Let's see. For Virgos in love for April 2026, please. Oof. Playing games. Wow. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. Wow. This could be you. This could be this other person. Okay. Take it as it resonates for you. What else do you have for Virgos in love for April 2026? Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. This could be what this person is telling you. You know, trying to like rehash everything, trying to work things out with you. Again, with the wine and dine card and the runaway, I feel like they're trying to basically trying to patch things with you. All right, and I feel like this is something that makes it difficult for you once again to make a decision on whether to stay or walk away. Right? Tell me more about this connection for Virgo. April 2026. One more, please. One more for Virgos, please. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. Wow. This could be how you feel. Okay, take it as it resonates. If you are the person on the receiving end or the one that actually, you know, did the do, all right, then whoever is the person having to make this decision, this is, again, confusion. Someone is unclear about whether they want to be in this or not anymore. Okay. Tell me more about this connection for Virgo in love for April 2026. I can't sleep. Yeah. Yeah, definitely with the first card that came out, Nine of Swords talks about someone that can't sleep. They're up at night thinking. I'm hearing ruminating, just, you know, crying. I hate that for you, if it is you. Tell me more, please. I have dreams about you. Okay, so this could be, you know, this person. I check your social media accounts often. This could be this person or you. Take it as it resonates. I'm getting with the dreams card, I feel like it's nightmares, to be honest. I feel like someone here is having nightmares. Excuse me. And, you know, just because of everything that's going on, I feel like it's going to be a heavy month for you, Virgo. I really wish I didn't have to be the bearer of this news. This is going to be for some of you, not all of you. If you find that this doesn't resonate with you, please check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements in tropical astrology. But also, if you want to check out the Vedic, your Vedic astrology sun sign, I did post a flyer in my community board that shows what is your Vedic astrology sun sign. That could resonate with you more if you find that this one doesn't. For you, Virgo, you are actually in Vedic astrology, you are a Leo sun sign, so you might want to check out the Leo reading, which I did before this one. Excuse me. All right, one more for Virgos in love for April 2026. You've got I think about you a lot. Okay, so this could be you or this other person. Take it as it resonates. And one card for advice for you, Virgo, before we close out. For Virgos in love for April 2026, please. What advice do you have for them? I'm being guided to just tell you, Virgos, in the month of April, when you feel like there's like a lot of anxiety, you're ruminating thoughts, and you're feeling like maybe some of you may be feeling anxious and nauseous. I say get yourself a bowl of soup, hot soup, warm soup, whatever you can stand. Yeah, I don't know why. I just felt like telling you that. Whatever soup, interests you, whatever you like. But yeah, I just felt led to tell you that. What advice do you have for Virgo, please? Any advice? Okay, this means I have to switch it up and pull from the message from the guides, because maybe your message is actually in this deck and not that one. Whoopsie. All right, for Virgos, what do you have for advice for Virgos for April 2026? That's 3 cards. I'll take it. I will take it. And see what comes out. Love is your energy. Virgo, I feel like Spirit is telling you, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix, oh gosh. All right, stuff is falling. I feel like Spirit is letting you know that regardless of what you're going through, and I know easier said than done, but just remember, like, just to stay in the energy of love, try and keep yourself lighthearted. If that means you staying away from this person, taking a break, letting there be some space between you two, just so that you can get your head on right is what I'm thinking. And also just to try and stay in the energy of love, because honestly, that's what's going to get you through. All right. And if that means even staying around people that you feel, make you stay in that energy, help you to stay in that energy, then I would do that. Reach out, and know that you have a support system, whether it's friends, whether it's family, you know who that is for you. Okay. And then you have feel joy in all you do. Again, I know that based off of this reading, it's hard to feel joyful. But there's a sense of like what you do day to day, try and find the good in that. Okay. Try and find at least one good thing out of your day. Think about like one positive thing, whether it's at work, whether it's with family, even with children or pets. Like just, even as you're doing like chores and things like that, just find something good. And I feel like that can make a significant difference in your spirit. And inspire others. Sometimes they say the best way to get over your own problems is to pay it forward, and give something towards someone else. And it doesn't have to mean monetarily, doesn't have to mean material things. It could just mean a good word. And sometimes you find that it makes you feel good. So to kind of raise your vibration and raise your energy and your spirits, I feel like Spirit is saying inspire others, because in doing that, sometimes you're even inspiring yourself, but also it'll just make raise your vibration, make you feel better. Virgo, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching till the end. I'm sorry again for having to be the bearer of bad news here, but I have to tell you exactly what I'm getting in the cards and intuitively. And I hope that this leads you, gives you some guidance for the month ahead. And if you haven't done so already, please give me a like, a share, and a comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel so that we can YouTube can alert you when I post more videos like this in the future, and also it helps us to grow. All right, till next time. I was gonna say next month, but I'm sure I'm gonna record some more videos within the month of April. Thank you, Virgo. Have a good month ahead, I hope.